Hey guys, I'm still a little sick right now, but um, this is Random Thoughts Part 4. Who the hell invented paper towels, right? Paper towels. And didn't think, you know what? These are so versatile. Why not also make them as soft as toilet paper? You know, something as strong as paper towel, but something as soft as toilet paper. That way, if you need to use it on the skin, it doesn't feel like you got paper towel. You know the fear of a man walking into a woman's house and just he does something silly, like he farts, or he walks into the bathroom and clogs the toilet or something. If that's true, then just don't go to the house. Like, why not just go to somewhere else, go to a park? You don't have to go to a house as soon as they offer. I mean, of course, I get it, the assignment of an offer of come to my house, yeah, but like, you're not, no one should go to a house that isn't like prepared for it. Like, if you get told, like, hey, want to come over? No, don't do it. You're not ready. I remember all this shit because I did it as a kid. You lose something, you clog the toilet, or you say something and then everything gets a little awkward. It is just better if you plan it, prepare yourself for that, because a lot of people, they lie to themselves when they're bored, and someone goes, oh, you're bored? They go, no, no, yeah, I am. It's not like we've been sitting here talking about, oh, hey, my grandmother's pituitary trans. It's like, so what? Come on, her pituitary trans are gonna come in anyway, anyhow, left, right, backwards, upside down, so whoa, it's even coming through the back door. Who gives a fuck? They gonna be there, or they're not. I don't know what pituitary gland is, but it's something. Or, that moment when you're like, you done talking, like you said something, but you said it in a way that, like, there's nothing to say afterwards, so it's just like an awkward silence until you see something to say, like, oh, hey, I like your hair. Oh, thank you, I just got it yesterday. What are you supposed to say? Just stand there until finally they go, oh, well, what about the weather? I just hate that. It's so silly. No, also silly. Parachute pants. I feel like those could have actually been useful if they were really parachute pants. Like, imagine you're falling, but all of a sudden you're a real big fan of MC Hammer, so you put on some parachute pants and you fall out of a plane or a helicopter. You fall, and then your pants just turn to parachutes. And of course, it would work realistically, so you'd be upside down. This would be your pants, this would be you. But, you still be floating down, like a relatively safe speed, something where you won't crack your neck, but you'll fucking hit your head real hard, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. You ever hate how some people are morning and some people are night? Like, you just wake up so early to where no one else is up, and then everyone else is sleeping, so you just gotta like be a little sneaky boy. You gotta sneak around like your Solid Snake. I hate that, but what am I gonna do? Change how people sleep? I always wish that I got that ability to sleep till like 1 or 2, even like fucking 5 in the afternoon. I remember one time I was told a feller he slept for 4 days. That's wild. Imagine sleeping for 4 days. Imagine you're fucking just existing, right? You're chilling, you're vibing. You just take a nap. You wake up 4 days later. You're starving. You're thirsty. You have to take a shit. You have to piss. You have to wipe your nose. You gotta vomit. You gotta clean your cat. You gotta clean your dog. You gotta clean your house. You gotta clean your car. Everything's dirty. Everything's messy. It's been 4 goddamn days. You've been gone. Doctors. I hate how when you go to the doctors, there's 3 versions of you, at least in my eyes. There's the let's get this over with, there's the social anxiety, and there's let's get this over with, but I'm very sick, so I'm not as complaining. That's it. Either you don't want to be there, or you're just really scared of everyone. And that might just be my anxiety, but like literally, it feels like depending on how you feel is how long it's gonna go. Like when I was doing my anxiety thing, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait for this to be over. That motherfucker was like 4 hours. I went to a hearing test the other day. It was like 20 minutes. And why? Because probably because I was just like, well, screw it, let's just get this over with. I answer his questions as quick as I can, blah 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 blah. And it's not as fast. It's still the same idea. It's just like a little meaner. But somehow that little bit of meanness just goes by easier or something, I guess. Apples, they're cool, but if you throw an apple at a person, will it hurt the way you think? Like, how do you think of an apple? I think of it as a semi-solid object. However, an apple is an object that has a lot of juice in it. So, under the right circumstances, it could be liquidy mass. So, if you were to throw an apple at a person, what particular consistency would hit them first? The liquid or the solid mass? Now, imagine this. You have a good old granny crab apple, right? A real good throwing apple. It has some nice weight to it, but it's soft enough to where it won't like hurt anyone really bad. Really great for throwing. Really great for staining. Like a tomato. A tomato of apples. When you chuck that at a person, maybe it's an enemy you don't like, or maybe it's your ex-girlfriend, or maybe, just maybe, that kid was a little too loud on their saxophone, and you're not a big fan of The Simpsons. So you chuck that bitch, and it flies through, and it hits someone's face. What consistency, what mass is going to hit the face first? Will it be the solid mass of the apple and the shape itself, or will it be the volume of the juice and the softness of the apple? A crab apple, in my eyes, is soft like a tomato. That's why it's good for throwing, because it doesn't hurt as much, but stains. That's my idea of a perfect throwing apple. Something that doesn't hurt too much, but it stains. So you chuck it. I feel like that, for that example, it would be liquid first because it would be soft and it would plap like a water balloon on your face. That's what she said last night anyway. But if you was to get like a Granny Smith or a green one, or a regular eating apple, I feel like it would be too hard and you get hit by the mass solid form of it rather than just the liquidy juices first. Because it's more strong and it can hold itself, so the impact will hit you before the liquid can. That has been Random Thoughts number 4. Thank you for your time.